Very good morning, students. In this session, I am going to discuss the book back 1 mark. Book back 1 mark. 12th standard book back 1 mark. Okay. So, Unit 15. Unit 15. Chemistry in everyday life. Chemistry in everyday life. Let's choose the correct answer. The first one is, which of the following is an analgesic? Which of the following is an analgesic? Vali Nivarani. Analgesic, Vali Nivarani. Option A, streptomycin. Option B, chloromycetin. Option C, aspirin. Option D, penicillin. Right? So, streptomycin is an antibiotic. Std-XII is antibiotics used for TB treatment. Used for TB medicine. Okay, so A is a not answer and B, chloromycetin. Chloromycetin are also antibiotics. Antibiotics that treats only the bacterial high infection. Treats only bacterial high infection. High infections. Alright? So B are also not answer. Aspirin. So aspirin is a non-narcotic analgesic. Aspirin, acetyl salicylic acid. Acetyl salicylic acid is aspirin. Right? Is used as a non-narcotic analgesic. Right? So option C is a correct answer. Option C is a correct answer. Right? So penicillin is a antimicrobials. நுண்ணுயிர் எதிரிகள். Antibiotics நுண்ணுயிர் கொல்லி. Penicillin is a antimicrobials. Antimicrobials. Are you right? நுண்ணுயிர் எதிரிகள். So which of the following is an analgesic? So aspirin is a analgesic. Right? Second question. Dettol is the mixture of chloroxylenol and bithanol. Chloroxylenol and alpha-terpinol. Phenol and iodine. Option D, terpinol and bithanol. Okay, so the Dettol is the mixture of chloroxylenol and alpha-terpinol. Okay, option B is the correct answer. Right? The third one is antiseptics, புரைத்தடுப்பான், and disinfectants, கிருமிநாசினி. Antiseptic and disinfectants either kill or prevent growth of microorganisms. So microorganisms கொல்லுமா அல்லது அதனுடைய வளர்ச்சியை தடுக்குமா அப்படிங்கிறதுல identify which of the following statement is not true. Not true. Okay, right? It's not true. The dilute solution of boric acid H3BO3. The dilute solution of boric acid and hydrogen peroxide are strong antiseptics. Option B, the disinfectants harm the living tissues. The disinfectants harm the living tissues. So living tissues disinfectants affect பண்ணும். Option A, 0.2% solution of phenol is an antiseptic and 1% solution of act as a disinfectants. Option D, chlorine and iodine are used as a strong disinfectants. Okay. The option A, dilute solution of boric acid and hydrogen peroxide are mild antiseptics, right? So the disinfectants harm the living tissues is correct. 0.2% solution of phenol is antiseptic, right? And 1% solution of phenol is a disinfectant, correct? Chlorine and iodine are used as a strong disinfectants, correct? So not true. The dilute solution of boric acid and hydrogen peroxide are strong antiseptic. Okay, so mild antiseptic. So option A is the answer. Option A is the answer, right? So option A is the correct answer. Right? The fourth one is the saccharin. The saccharin an artificial sweetener. Saccharin is an artificial sweetener is manufactured from. The saccharin an artificial sweetener is manufactured from cellulose, toluene, cyclohexene and starch. Okay, so option B, toluene is the correct answer. C6, H5, CH3. Okay, the saccharin and artificial sweetener is manufactured from toluene. Manufactured from toluene, right? The fifth one is the drugs that bind to the receptor site. Drugs that bind to the receptor site and inhibit its natural function are called. Inhibits its natural function are called antagonist. Option A, antagonist. So option B, agonist. The agonist, the drugs which mimics the natural messengers by switching on the receptor. Right? That's drugs which mimics the natural messenger by switching on the receptor. So enzyme is the end-used catalyst and molecular targets. Okay, so option A, antagonist. The drugs that bind to the receptor site and inhibits its natural function are called antagonist. Antagonist, right? The sixth one is aspirin is acetyl salicylic acid. Acetyl salicylic acid. Okay, the structure of acetyl salicylic acid acetyl salicylic acid. Option B, benzoyl salicylic acid. Benzoyl salicylic acid. Option C, chlorobenzoic acid. 2-chloro or 3-chloro metachlorobenzoic acid. Option D, anthranilic acid. Anthranilic acid. So aspirin is the acetyl salicylic acid. Option A is the correct answer. A is the correct answer. Aspirin is the acetyl salicylic acid, right? Okay, next one is 7. Which one of the following structure represents nylon 6,6 polymers? Nylon 6,6 polymers. The nylon 6,6 can be prepared by the heating of equimolar adipic acid and hexamethylene diamine. You right? So the equimolar adipic acids the heating with the equimolar adipic acids and hexamethylene diamine. In hexamethylene diamine, the water molecule is eliminated. Water molecule is eliminated, right? So to form nylon 6,6. So bond C double bond O, bond CH2 4 times, bond C double bond O, bond NH, bond CH2 6 times, bond NH in N times. So N mole of adipic acid and N mole of hexamethylene diamine mixing with gives nylon 6,6. Nylon 6,6 N times. Are you right? So option A, CH2. Starting CH2. So no. So wrong answer. Option B, CH2 NH2. CH2 NH2. So option B is a wrong answer. Option C, CH2 NH2. So no starting from CH2 NH2 in this structure. So C option are also wrong answer. And D option. Okay, so bond C double bond O and CH2 4 times, C double bond O, NH, CH2 6 times and NH bond. Okay, option D is a correct answer. Which one of the following structure represents nylon 6,6 polymer? Option D structure is represent nylon 6,6 polymer structure, right? So option D is a correct answer. Option D is a correct answer, right? Okay, students. The next one is the natural rubber has alternate cis and trans configuration, random cis and trans configuration, all cis configuration and all trans configuration. Okay, the monomeric unit of natural rubber is, the monomeric unit of natural rubber is cis-isoprene. Cis-isoprene. Right? The monomeric unit of natural rubber is cis-isoprene. Okay, the structure of cis-isoprene 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, right? CH3. 2-methyl beta 1, 3 diene, right? So CH2 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3 H 2 and 4, right? So 4 valence in carbon. N times. The N times monomeric unit of cis-isoprene is a natural rubber. Okay, so cis-isoprene. Are you right? So the mixture of the 1,000 monomeric, right? The 1,000 monomeric unit of cis isomers combined with give natural rubber. So bond CH2, single bond CH3, double bond CH. Okay, so single bond CH2 N times is a natural rubber. It's a natural rubber, right? The structure of natural rubber N times, right? CH2, C double bond, CH3, CH2, next CH2, C double bond, CH3, right? CH and CH2, etc. The cis form. The methyl group presents in the cis form. So cis isomer. Are you right? So all cis configurations. The natural rubber has option A alternate cis and trans configuration. Option B random cis and trans configuration. Option C, all cis configuration. Option D, all trans configuration. The monomeric unit of natural rubber is cis isoprene. So 1000 cis isoprene combined with give natural rubber. So all the cis configuration is a correct answer in natural rubber. Right? So all cis configurations. The next, the nylon. The ninth question. Nylon is an example of option A, polyamide. Option B, polythene. Option C, polyester. Option D, polysaccharides. Polysaccharides. So the nylon contains bond C, double bond O, bond N, H, bond linkage. You right? So the bond C, double bond O, bond NH is a amide structure. Okay, this structure indicates amide structure. Okay, so nylon contain the number of bond C, double bond O, bond NH, bond structure. So this structure is amide structure. Right? So the number of amide contain nylon structure. So nylon is an example of polyamide. Example of polyamide. Already you know that nylon 6,6. Nylon 6,6. Right? So adipic acid and ethylene diamine. Hexamethylene diamine. The mixture of adipic acid and hexamethylene diamine combined with give the number of polyamide linkage. Okay, so the number of amide linkage. So nylon is an example of polyamide. Okay, the 10th one is terylene is an example of the terylene, the mixture of ethylene glycol. The mixture of ethylene glycol and terephthalic acids. Okay, so terylene can be prepared by ethylene, mixture of ethylene glycol and terephthalic acids. Right? So the H eliminate the water molecule H and OH. Are you right? So the terylene O CH2 bond O C double bond O bond C double bond O N times. Okay, so R C double bond O R structure. So terylene structure contain RCOOR is a ester. So terylene is a polyamide, polyethylene, polyester and polysaccharides. Okay, right? The terylene is an example of polyester is a correct answer. Okay, terylene is an example of option A polyamide, option B polyethylene, option C polyester, option D polysaccharides. Right? So the terylene structure contains ester linkage. So terylene is an example of polyester. Right? Okay. The 11th one, which is the monomer of neoprene in the following? Which is the monomer of neoprene in the following? Okay. So the free radical polymerization of chloroprene will give neoprene. Okay. So chloroprene Cl CH2 1 2 3 4 2 1 3, so H2 CH2. Okay, so n number of chloroprene. The n number of chloroprene involve free radical polymerizations, which gives the n number of neoprene. Okay, so CH2 CH2, single bond C, Cl, double bond CH, single bond CH2, N times. Is a neoprene. Neoprene polymers, right? So the number of chloroprene monomers involved the free radical polymerization to give neoprene. Okay, so option A, CH2 double bond CCl, CH double bond CH2. Option B, CH2 double bond CH bond C triple bond CH. Option C, CH2 double bond CH bond CH double bond CH2. Option D, CH2 double bond C CH3 single bond CH double bond CH2. Okay, so which is the monomer of neoprene in the following? The monomer structure. Chloroprene is the monomer of neoprene. Okay, CH2 double bond CCl, CH double bond CH2, right? So option A is a correct answer. The monomer structure of neoprene is option A, right? 12th one. Which one of the following is a biodegradable polymers? Biodegradable polymers. So readily decomposed by microorganism polymer is called biodegradable polymers. The heavy density of polyethylene. So polyethylene is a non-biodegradable polymers. Polyvinyl chloride are also non-biodegradable polymers. Nylon is a non-biodegradable polymers. PHBV, the 3-hydroxy butanoic acids and 3-hydroxy benzenoic acids. The mixture of 3-hydroxy butanoic acid and 3-hydroxy benzenoic acid gives hydroxy hydroxy 3-butyrate co 3-hydroxy valerate is a polyhydroxy butyrate, polyhydroxy 3-butyrate and co 3-hydroxy valerate is a biodegradable polymers. So easily or readily decomposed by microorganism. Right? So which one of the following is biodegradable polymers? The PHBV is a biodegradable polymers. Right? The 13th one, non-stick cookwares. The non-stick cookwares generally have a coating of polymer, Teflon coating. The Teflon coating whose monomer is ethane, C2H6 ethane is not a polymers, right? So polymer contain double bond or triple bond monomers, right? So prop-2E nitrile, CH2 double bond, CH bond, CN, acrylonitrile to give polyacrylonitrile, PON polymer. So used for making blanket, right? So artificial wool. To make artificial wool, chloroethene is a PVC, polyvinyl chloride. To make electrical things, right? The 1,1,2,2 tetrafluoroethane. The structure of Teflon. The structure of Teflon C, F bond C, F N times. Teflon. Okay, so the monomer of Teflon C, F2 double bond CF2. Okay, so 1,1, 2,2 tetrafluoroethene. Tetrafluoroethene is a monomer of Teflon, right? So non-stick cookwares generally have a coating of a polymer whose monomer is 1,1, 2,2 tetrafluoroethane is a monomer of coating of polymers. Okay, the next 14 assertion 2-methyl 1,3-butadiene. Say cis-isoprene. Cis-isoprene is the monomer of natural rubber. So correct. The reason natural rubber is formed through anionic addition of polymerization. Is wrong. Reason is wrong. Okay. The monomeric unit of isoprene. The monomeric unit of isoprene combined with give the cationic addition of cis-polyisoprene. Cis-polyisoprene, right? So anionic is wrong. Cationic. Cationic addition polymers. So assertion is true, but reason is false. Option A, both the assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of A. It's a wrong answer. Both assertion and reasons are true, but reason is a not correct explanation of assertion. It's a wrong answer. A is true, assertion is true, the reason is false. It's a correct answer. Right? So assertion is correct, the reason is wrong, false. Both assertion and reasons are false. The wrong answer. So option C is the correct answer. Right? Okay, students, the 15th. An example of anti-fertility drug is. The example of anti-fertility drug is கருத்தடை மருந்து. Novostrol, option A, Novostrol, option B, Std-XII, option C, Salvation, chloroambinicol, right? So, the Novostrol is a anti-fertility drugs. Option A is a correct answer. An example of anti-fertility drug is Novostrol. The Std-XII is a allergy drugs. Allergy drug. So Std-XII is a allergy drug. Allergy drugs. Std-XII. Salvation is a antimicrobial drugs. Antimicrobial drugs. Chloroambinicol. Chloroambinicol is antibiotics. Antibiotics treat with the eye infections. Treat eye infection. Eye infections. Right? So the Novostrol is an anti-fertility drug. The 16th, the drug used to induce sleep. Induced sleep. தூக்கத்தை உண்டாக்கக்கூடியது. Paracetamol. Option A, paracetamol. Option B, ethanol. Option C, chloroquine. Option D, eucanil. Right? Eucanil. So paracetamol is a analgesic. Paracetamol is a analgesic. Vali nivarani. Paracetamol is a analgesic. Okay, so ethanol is a antibacterial drugs. Antibacterial drugs. Chloroquine is a treat malaria. Chloroquine treat malaria. The eucanil is a tranquilizer. The eucanil is a tranquilizer. So induced sleep, right? The drug eucanil used to induce sleep. Option D. Which of the following is a copolymer? So copolymer means the two different monomer reacts with the gives copolymers. Okay, so different monomer gives polymer. So the same monomers. The same monomers give homopolymer. Okay, the monomer is same unit, so that polymer is called homopolymer. The monomer is different, that polymer is copolymers. Which of the following is a copolymer? So Wolon is a polyacrylonitride. Polyacrylonitride is a PON polymer. So PON polymer is a Wolon, right? So PON polymer CH2 double bond CH bond Cn n times. The number of monomer acrylonitrile gives polyacrylonitrile, right? N times polyacrylonitrile. Then so that polymer is homopolymers. The Orlan is a homopolymers. PVC polyvinyl chloride. CH2 double bond CHCl will give CH2 CHCl, right? And N times. Okay, so n number of vinyl chloride gives polyvinyl chloride. So monomers gives polymer. That polymer are also homopolymers. Right? Next, Teflon. So Teflon CF2 double bond CF2 n times will give n times CF n. Okay, Teflon. So number of same unit of monomers gives polymers. That polymers are also homopolymers. Okay, so the polyhydroxy 3-butyrate and the co-3-hydroxy valerate is a copolymers. Okay, so combined with the two different monomers. So one is a 3-hydroxy butanoic acids. Three-hydroxybutanoic acid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 3-hydroxy okay, so there are two different monomer units. One is a 3-hydroxybutanoic acid, another one is a 3-hydroxybutanoic acid or 3-hydroxyvaleric acid. Right? So the poly 3-hydroxybutyrate co-3-hydroxyvalerate is a copolymer. Okay. Option D is a correct answer. Option D is a correct answer. Right? The 18th one marks, the polymer used in making blankets is artificial wool. Kambali. Okay, sweater, kambali. The polymer used in making blankets in artificial wool. So option A, polystyrene. Option B, polyacrylonitrile. Option C, polyester. Option D, polyethylene. So polyacrylonitrile. The polyacrylonitrile polymer used in making artificial wool. Alright. So 19th one. The recording cross-linked or network polymers. Which of the following statement is incorrect? The recording the recording cross-linked or network polymers. Which of the following statement is incorrect? The example of bakelite and melamine is a cross-linked or network polymer. So, correct. So, incorrect, not correct. They are formed from bi and tri-functional monomers. Is a cross-link or network polymer is a bi and tri-functional monomers. Correct. They contain covalent bond between various linear polymers. Various linear polymers. Is that correct? Okay. They contain strong covalent bond in the polymer chain. Is a linear polymer chain. The linear word is missing. Linear. The linear word is missing. So the incorrect statement is option D. Option D is an incorrect statement. Okay, so right answer in this question. Right answer in this question. Okay, so the incorrect option is option D. Okay, so last one. A mixture of chloroxylenol and terbinyl. A mixture of chloroxylenol and terbinyl acts as a antiseptic. Example, Dettol. Example, Dettol. So option A, antiseptic is correct answer. Option B, antipyretics. Option D, antibiotic. So option D, analgesic. Okay, analgesic. Okay, so the mixture of chloroxylenol and terbinyl is a Dettol. So Dettol used as a antiseptic. Antiseptic. Option A is a correct answer. Okay, students. Thank you, students. We'll meet next class.